You know, it's a real shame that one bad apple can spoil the bunch. This kid, this person, this monster here really takes me for a joke. He at the end of our initial conversation, when I finally told him who I was, I just always said, hey, if you're willing to talk to me for a little bit, I won't forward this to the authorities. I won't. And this individual sort of complied. He gave me like 2 or 3 responses, but his final text, he insulted me. Not to a really bad degree, but I just respectfully replied to him, which you will see. I'm going to show all the chat logs in a bit here. I just said, listen, I appreciate you for talking to me for a little bit, but please refrain from the name calling. This person here is a former United States Marine. He says former, but it could be current. I don't know. You can't really take what these guys say they do at face value. Especially when it comes to asking them what they do for a living and even asking how old they are, because they have a really bad habit of just lying about their age after they find out that they're talking to a minor. So, let's go into the Say Hi app and see why I'm making it my duty to destroy this US Marine's life on my 28th birthday. You should have did what you did. And now I gotta do what I gotta do. No more Mr. Nice Minnow. So he messages my decoy profile on November 23rd, just at around 6 a.m. Initially, we don't really talk about anything. It's just, hey, how are you? A lot of dead-end stuff. This was in the mix of me balancing like 6 or 7 other possible child predators at the same time. So I put a lot of this stuff on the back burner. We fast forward to about the 28th, more highs. And that's when I let him know on the 29th, yo, just so you know, I'm 14. I just laid that out there because once again, I'm not really interacting with him as much because once again, I'm tied up with everybody else. So here's this little tidbit. Take with it what you want. Hopefully you leave me alone. If not, well, you're gonna keep coming back any fucking way because they are all the same. He goes, okay, is that an issue for you? If it is, that's okay. I'm just curious. No issue, I'm just being honest about it, which honesty is the best policy, even though technically I am lying. Am I trying to justify my own lives for a good cause? Yup. Anyway, I'm cool, it's okay. Yeah, what you up to? Just watching TV, watching YouTube, kind of bored, seeing what you're doing. December 1st, are you a naughty girl? I say, I'm a virgin, never done anything like that. Oh, I see. And then he sends me this photo of him with his hand down his boxer briefs. And how does that make you feel, he says. And with me being the asshole that I am, I said, it makes me feel like telling you that you need to start doing some ab crunches. Because if you're going to sit here and try to expose yourself to a minor, you know what you're going to get? You're going to get all this right here. I don't give a fuck. I'm not holding anything back. He goes, yeah, you're probably right. I guess you had better then. I know I'm right, which is why I said it. Just disregarding every other thing. Let's see yours, he says. So I say no. Just flat out no. And then he says, of course, and he sends me the first dick pic. So once again, with me being the nice individual that I am, you do remember that I'm 14, right? LOL. And this guy has the audacity to say, and? Do you want to watch me jack off on video chat? No, and a little sidebar here, it's baffling at how many of these guys actually ask me to watch them jack off on camera. I don't know what kind of fetish that is, but that shit is gross. But, I can't judge. I'm just making sure you remembered Thought you forgot, LOL. He goes, okay, so on and so forth. Don't want you to get in trouble. We could text if you like then. It's easier for me. We have a bit of a sidebar, nothing important. Then once again, he asked me to video chat, but of course I have to deflect. So this is when I try to get some background info on him. Where you from? He says California. Ugh, so jealous. I'm in Jersey. What part of Cali? How's the weather? He says Los Angeles. So he asked for a pic, and then of course I sent him the selfie, and then I sent him my text-free number. A bit later that night, he texts me, hi, asks me what I'm up to, not much. Dang, you're such a cutie, he says. I say thanks. No plans, not really you, not as of right now. He asks, shall we make some? Happy face? I mean, we're 3,000 miles apart, but let's see what he's talking about. And I said, what do you mean? I don't know, maybe have some fun in a little bit. I would enjoy seeing more of you if you think you're up for it. And this is the first of many attempts from him asking for a nude picture from this 14-year-old decoy. I said, I'm a little shy though, I'm so lame. And then he goes, that's okay, you're not lame. We can go slow. Whatever you're comfortable with doing, how does that sound? Of course it sounds okay, which obviously this is the part where he starts the child grooming process. So then I asked, let me see you, because his pictures on the app are very blurry. And he says, what do you want to see? I said, let's just start off with a normal selfie. You know, so I sent him just a normal basic bitch ass selfie in a mirror. It is what it is, okay? Boom! There we go. Extra crisp, extra spicy, high resolution, high definition selfie. Thank you, Michael. Can you send one? I changed the subject. Hey yo, what are you doing? Watching YouTube? Oh, same here. What are you watching? He says, Joe Rogan's podcast. How about you? And what are you wearing right now? Just my pajama pants. You? Sweatshirt and shorts? Can I see? Question mark? I'm in the middle of finishing homework. Fuck you. Deflect. Okay. Yeah, totally not feeling school tomorrow. Once again, just changing the subject, and I try to dig for a little bit more information. Just not feeling going to school. Are you in school? He says, no, I joined the military. Oh, really? That's hot. And he tells me, don't go to school, and he goes, that is? Question mark? Smiley face. I said, yeah, it's cool. The Army? Just try to give me a straight answer. He says the Marines. And I said, oh, that's amazing. So do you still do that? Or do you have a job or something? He goes, yeah, I still do it. Which I now, in real time, just realized. First he says he still does it, and then later on he tells me the exact opposite. Wow, I need to do a better job at rereading all the chat logs. Anyway, yeah, I still do it. I said, oorah, right? Yeah, oorah. And then he sends me a picture of him in his, I guess it's his uniform overseas. And he asked, what you doing? I said, sorry, I dozed off for like an hour. You look great in uniform, but he'll look even better in prison uniform. Anyway, thanks, what you doing now? Just laying down you? He says, playing with myself. Once again, trying to deflect. PlayStation or Xbox? Please say Xbox, please say Xbox, please say Xbox. My dick. Oh, that was my next guess. Think you could send me a pic of what? You, maybe underwear, whatever you're comfortable with. And once again, I don't know yet. I'm really scared about that. A friend of mine did that and all her pics got shared around school. Bullshit story. Just trying to just come up with some kind of excuse just to move along with this conversation here. I'm not gonna do that. Plus you have some of me. You don't have to have a face in it also. I said, I know I do. I'm young and a virgin. I just have no experience at this. He goes, I understand. Only one way to get experience. Don't mind the voice crack there. Yes, Michael, you're right. But once again, are you sure you're okay with me being 14? Are you? And I am. I just want to be reassured that you're okay with that. Think about it, man. Please. All good with my age, right? Thinky face, the rock eyebrow face, slightly annoyed face. Then I just sent him this random bed selfie just to stop the suspicion from him. And I just said, I'm really scared. I've been more comfortable, you know, getting to know you a little bit more. And he says, wow, I am very slobbery and hot. How do you feel? still there? And it was at this point where I just stopped messaging him back for the night because he already got suspicious once, so I kind of just want to drag this out just a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Just to try to get him to forget about all that suspicion. So then the next morning at 11, I say, yeah, I'm here now. I fell asleep and I woke up late for school, LOL. He goes, did you go? I'm like, yeah. Okay, you in class right now? Yes, my last one. What are you doing after? Homework? That's pretty much it. So at 2:05, he says, oh, cool. At 2:53, he goes, so you feeling a little horny at all? Hee hee, smiley face. LOL, no, not really. Aw, sad face. I said, is that normal? Is what normal? You there? Jesus fucking Christ, these guys are so goddamn needy. I said, for people to be turned on so often. He says, oh, what? For guys, I'd say yes. Girls, I'm not sure. Ain't that the truth? Let me stop. People have different sex drives. I have a high sex drive, so I get horny often. So what color underwear are you wearing? I said, black, with a gray waistband. Can I see? And then he sends me another mirror selfie, once again, with his hands down his boxers. And I send him this picture back, and it's not censored because those are my boxers that I had on that night. I did that only because we kind of matched, so I thought it'd be kind of funny just to fuck with him a little bit. So then he smiles, think you can zoom out a bit? And I said, I don't know. What you gonna do with the picture? Jack off to it. Well, that would count as child porn though. You can get in a lot of trouble for that, I heard. Maybe there's a red flag that'll pop up this time around? You know, maybe. Unless you want to watch me. Luckily you're 18, right? Wink, wink. Cause that's what your profile says. Wink, wink. I say, yeah, my profile says I'm 18, but obviously I lied in order to join. LOL, you know that I'm underage. White boy facepalm emoji. I just don't want you to get in trouble, Mikey. I'd feel really bad. You're a cool dude. I won't tell, I just need time to get comfortable with sending stuff like this, I said. Then he says, how much time? Wanna watch me instead? I don't answer. At 10 o'clock, okay then, at 10:04. Now, the next day, at December 3rd at 2:04 p.m., he sends me a selfie of him lounging around on the sofa with his pants down. I said, I'm sorry, I just got really scared. You know, that's my explanation for not texting him back. He goes, why? Because it's the first time for me. I never talked or done stuff with anything like this with anybody. He says, yeah, I understand that. You mentioned it a few times. Yes, I mentioned that a few times, and I mentioned my age a few times, and yeah, he still just doesn't fucking get the hint that, hey, maybe you should about face and walk the fuck out of my DMs. Yeah, I'm a goody two shoes. Well, give this a try. Never know, you might enjoy. Trying what for $200, Alex? Sending a pic or watching me? I'm playing with myself right now. Are like all military guys this horny? Like are y'all just over there overseas just trying to dry hump each other? No, I mean no disrespect to the actual armed forces, but this person here is a really bad representative for the branch. Just saying. Do most girls your age like to do that? As in watch him jack off? I don't know, some do I suppose. I mean, sending nudes seems pretty common these days, so do you want to try? Sending nudes, I say? Underwear or watching? I can't send anything at the moment. He goes, oh, why is that? I'm with my friends. Okay, wanna watch me then? Sound don't need to be on. So then an hour goes by, then I text him again just to try and change the subject matter, and I say, so, in the Marines, you went to the Middle East? He goes, yeah, I was there. Still trying to pry some more information out of the guy. I give him a bullshit reason as to why I'm even asking these questions. You know, I ask him if it pays well. He goes, it can be. Get more the longer you're in plus deployment. Okay, cool. I stopped messaging him back at that point. And then an hour goes by and then there's another dick pic. So, with me being as surprised as I was, the only thing that I could muster out was, oorah. He goes, you like? I said, you're in the barracks? No. Oh, I was talking to my cousin earlier, thought you all sort of live in a barracks or whatever. Just more bullshit just to change the subject matter again. He says, yes, I used to though. Okay, you're not active anymore? Just got out recently. First he tells me, what, a day prior or 2 days before this, saying yes, he's still there. Now I ask him again, and he says he just got out recently. So then he asks what I'm up to. I don't answer. I go to bed. I'm done with this. So, December 5th, 7:02 a.m. Me, Minnow, I'm on my way to work. I get this text message and it's a dick pic. thanks. Not like I wanted to keep my breakfast down or anything. So, an hour later, all I could say is, that's a pee-pee. Help make it grow. And I said, there's not enough water in the world that could help that chia pet grow. Huh? But clearly, he doesn't understand what a chia pet is. So then we just leave it at that. So then, 9:35 a.m., send a pic. 9:41 a.m., never mind, I'm over it. And I say, you sure? I'm literally getting ready to send one. And he says, are you? Or are you just saying that? I said, it's on the way. He goes, okay. And then that's when I tell him exactly who I am, Olivia's not real, so on and so forth. And then I send him the screenshot of me saving all of his chat logs in a folder with his face and name on it and age as well. So his response to that is, well, obviously, I really didn't think you're a female. I committed nothing. And you're an idiot who seems to like to pretend he's a girl and look at dicks all day. I think you're the one who's committing the crime. You know, he say that like I'm sitting here asking him for all these dick pics. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't asked for a single one. He can't say shit because I got all the chat logs are like right here in this frame over there. I don't ask anybody for a dick pic because I don't want to see it. I've got tons of dick pics from all these dudes over the past month or 2 months that I've been doing this, and I haven't asked for a single one of them. Not even a little bit. So, sir, Michael, I don't appreciate you calling me an idiot. Online enticement of a minor is a felony, which some states it's a crime, other states it is a felony, and I say, in most states, simply asking for nude pics would catch you a child pornography charge, whether or not you actually receive them, blase blase. And I said, this ain't my first rodeo, Mike. I would respectfully ask you to refrain from name calling, all right? I do appreciate you at least talking to me for a bit. So I feel like I was completely professional in that situation. And you know what? Even though he did insult me, the fact that he was in the Marines, I was gonna let the motherfucker walk. See, back then I was in a more forgiving headspace for these guys. So for the simple fact that he was in the Marines at one point in time, you know what? Fuck it. At least he said something to me. Because the other guys that I tried to talk to, they just straight up just blocked my number. Okay, fuck it, I'll forward them. But you know what? You say some shit, I'll let you live. But then, 8 days go by. And on December 16th, 2019, at 12 a.m. on the dot, he sends me a dick pic. And it was at the, so I was livid, incredibly livid. Now let me center myself back in the frame here. I was so fucking mad. If you guys even knew the text messages I started to type out and then just erased after about 5 minutes because I really thought, let me try to play this smart because I'm an asshole. And I was giving him the worst verbal lashing that a 27-year-old man could give another man. Like, he has no idea how much I held back. It boiled my blood. So, pretty much what I did was I sent him the screenshot of his folder being first in line in my pedo files on my laptop. And Mike, if and when you see this video, sir, just know I tried to give you a second chance at life. I did. But a mere 8 days go by and you have the nerve to taunt me by sending me a dick pic? Did you forget the fact that I have your phone number? That I can just simply leak this out and just just introduce you to a barrage of people calling and texting you and calling you all these disgusting things and threatening your life? You have no idea how tempted I am to do that. I really want to, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to be the mature individual here. With all that being said, I do have an announcement. I'm going to grandfather in the last few guys that I caught and letting them live as long as they, were willing to talk to me. But since Michael wants to ruin it for the rest of the class, here on out, none of you are safe. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you say, how many laws you break, how many times you apologize. You're fucked. I am hell-bent on destroying your life. Kind of like how you were hell-bent in destroying the life of a minor? Well, guess what? I'm so much worse. And the best part about it is,
you'll never see me coming.